welcome you guys for another video in which we'll be starting the first lesson and some of the quiz questions with which I'll be going to explain you about the concepts here. This is a router and there are switches connected to the either side. This router is connected to the internet, and here we have a server, and here we're in a PC. If a default route is considered, it means that the PC, if doesn't know where the packets or the IP address, the destination IP address is unknown by the routers, then it sends to the internet. If not, it sends, if it knows if it's in 192.168.1. If it's in this series, the router sends the packets, IP packets towards the server, and it receives back to the PC, and just that's how it works. Here there are different ports, and these ports you don't need to understand right now, but you have to know that there is a routing table where you have all the entries of IP addresses. Same with switches, whereas switches doesn't deal with multiple networks. Here also it has a MAC address table like a routing table, whereas here it also decides where the frame have to be flowed from one base to another by understanding which MAC address is being connected to which interface. Here, if you have an IP address which is like this 10.1.1, here we have aaa.aaa.aaa. That's the MAC address. It's 48 bits address, and it's been decided by a method called flooding. It understands which MAC address is connected to which interface. There can be multiple MAC addresses in the same interface. If you replace this one PC with 3, that's what I tried to explain it to you. So as far as you have understood that the routers and switches differences, so you can understand much better. The switches are the layer 2, whereas the router is layer 3, and it deals with IP addresses in router, and here it deals with MAC addresses. This is the summary of the video that I am trying to explain it to you. Here we have a MAC table in switches, and here we have routing table in routers, and we have the 32 bits in IP address in a router, whereas 48-bit MAC address in switches. So if you have any queries, questions, anything related to this, you can ask me in the comments down below. So till next time, peace. I almost forgot. Keep learning, keep growing.